going to attempt to do a stand-in fight up here as he just dismounted his horses and he's up. And he's behind his front line. So the power bar is still the same. It's still saying Meat has the stronger army. I can see that. He just has way more units. But you see Chocobo definitely using the shrub to his advantage here. He has a couple of hidden units. And I really cannot see what's going on the replay because I'm viewing this from Meat's point of view. Yep, so he's moving those guns back and forth. Very good use of the shrubs here. The rice paddies. It's very smart. But Meat's still hammering away. And he looks like he moved these bow warrior monks over here to try to get an angle on something. And they're firing away. And they're aiming for these matchlocks over here. So he's trying to move around, trying to make something happen here. It looks like Chocobo's sort of cornering himself here. He needs to be careful. And the archers here are getting hit pretty hard. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Meat move up a little bit right now, since he's been doing pretty decent damage here. And it looks like Meat's pulling back his general and some of his melee troops. And the Naginata Samurais here, they look like they were taunting a bit. They moved up. Didn't take too many damage. He did on this one. The arrows didn't really affect him much, but these matchlocks did get some shots off. And they definitely hit them pretty good. So the lack of cavalry in this game is really slowing this one down. There's very little distractions to be made. It's two giant armies facing off here, holding on. And when they clash, I think everything's going to hit the fan at once. And these Naginata Samurai are just absorbing the Meat's archery right here. And I just saw some shots get off, and these Matchlock Ashigaru are shooting over here. It looks like only one guy is, though. That could possibly bug or be the tree in the way, hindering. But he is getting some shots off on these Yari Ashigaru. And Chocobo is moving his guys again. Maybe he's forming up over here. I mean, I would like to see some sort of flanking action with at least a couple of units, because the flanking aspect of the game is now very important and is very strong no matter what weakness in the rock, paper, scissors format this game has. And Chocobo's still eating these arrows. And he only lost about 14 guys from many volleys. So I wouldn't be surprised if Meat is losing a lot of his arrows, and he may run out. And it looks like he's moving up. Chocobo is definitely going on the assault here. And these matchlocks are hammering away. And we'll see how they hold up. And, I mean, they're doing pretty good damage here. Knocking their guys down, but the morale's still pretty high for the most part. So this is a pretty good charge. The front line hit, and the rest of Chocobo's units are now moving up. Morale is not too awful. We have a couple guys wavering, but as soon as the general moves up more, they may hold on. So Chocobo has two of his archers in the back still shooting. Meat has his matchlock set up in a way to fire on all angles, so he doesn't take as much friendly fire. Meat has stand and fight going, and we have a huge frontline battle here with decent flanking shots here by Meat. We have Chocobo in the back with his matchlock, so he's going to probably end up shooting a lot of his guys, as they will be in the way. And so we have double stand and fight going here, two leadership generals, and Meat is hammering away with his guns, and Chocobo actually got got a pretty strong attack on this side here, and he is now moving his Yari Eshigaro to attack these guns here, which is a very smart move. Hopefully do not fall apart by the time they get there because their morale's so low. And there goes the volley, and they make it, but they are wavering. So we'll see how that holds up here. 2Chocobo's other units, other matchlocks are running away, and there is nothing back here to defend the general and the ranged units here from this flanking lone sword unit here. So they probably will attack the general right now. They are right next to the general, and 2Chocobo has this big melee ball that is now further and further away from their general, and their rally is going to wear off now. So it is not looking too good for 2Chocobo. Meat has this full-on surrounding ranged attacks going on here, and he might be able to pull this off by just proper positioning of his units. And most of 2Chocobo's guys are pretty much done, and Meat's holding on slightly. He has some unused units, not a samurai, and now it almost looks like 2Chocobo's doing better now. He still has these bow warrior monks just sitting there. He has these. Did this freeze? Wow. Alright, it looks like the game just stopped. I have no idea what happened. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Meat won, but I am not sure. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this on a cliffhanger. I have no idea how this ends or why it ended like this. Maybe someone crashed or something along that line. I am not sure. But as we leave this match here, Meat was winning on the power bar. 2Chocobo's general has 8 guys. He has 1 unit that's still pretty high. Meat has a half unit of Najina samurais, full unit of matchlocks, another full unit of matchlocks, and bow warrior monks. And Meat has a stand and fight right here. And 2Chocobo has a decent melee force. So it's hard to tell, but these guys are very far from their general, who's in the stand and fight right here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm guessing Meat won this, but it could go either way. I'd personally rather have 2Chocobo's army right in this situation. Yeah, I don't know. That's the game, guys. I'll get to round 2 soon.